Hello everyone, I'm Joe
I'm Ash.
and welcome. Today is just a general chat, which is pretty much what most of this show is going to be about, unless we cover some sort of news event. And we just discuss little things. So, yeah. Ash,
Yeah,
you want to
like
repeat what you just said?
like we were just saying. I tend not to invest the last week of the month, or possibly even the first week of the month, just solely because of the reason that people tend to. Everybody gets paid, and everybody then wants to invest their money. This, that, and the other. Get everything sorted, and it just seems to happen every end of the month, unless there's something in the market that is crashing. Your price will go up at the end of the month before it goes back down again a couple of days later, and it just settles the market back down again, basically.
And so you saying you've noticed a trend that towards the end of each month and beginning of the next month, it will spike a little bit.
Yes, it wouldn't even necessarily have to be massive amounts or anything, but you will pay more than you would pay if you buy a couple of days later.
Okay, very interesting.
I can't believe that you've never noticed that.
And I don't buy at the end of a month, so no.
Okay. Well, don't, because it's not a good idea. I've made that mistake a couple of times now. And then every time, like 6, 7, 8 days down the line, I'm like, damn it, I could have bought for, I don't know, 15 quid cheaper or whatever the case may be.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
But it tends to happen. I don't like to buy at the end of the month. I'd rather buy in the middle.
Yeah. Okay. So what? You just deposit the money into your account, and then when you feel that it's a good time to buy, then you buy.
Yeah, did exactly the same thing with crypto as well. I buy it. Yeah, I don't buy when I have money. That's not necessarily the best thing to do. You still need to try and time the market as best as possible, in my opinion. Don't get
In
me wrong,
order
I'm
to
not
get your
investing not
average price
investing
down.
billions, but yeah, to get your price down, it's when you
Dollar
buy a
cost
certain place.
average.
There we go. Thank you.
There we go. Yeah, we both hit the
It's a
blank
good
there for a second.
it's a good way to DCA,
Yeah.
definitely. Even if I know, I don't know, let's say I'm going to push £500 into Tesla this month. I won't buy all of it at the same time either.
See,
I'll
I
do it
see.
in drips and drabs.
I see it slightly differently because my DCI on Tesla is much higher than the current stock price. Because I started buying close to what would that have been before the split?
About 350, I think you were at when you started
I
buying.
yeah, yeah, it was around. No, it was 800 divided by 3, so yeah, about 280 somewhere around there,
Okay.
close to 300. Where I started buying, and it kept going up to 400 a share, and I kept on buying, and so yeah, my DCA is fairly high. Got into Tesla kind of the wrong time, but whatever, because
There's no such thing as the wrong time. It's only the wrong time if you sell. You've not lost any money.
if ARC is correct, in 3, 4 years time, my I will have what? From where my DCI is, I'm standing at 230, 240.
I'm at
Um,
185 at the moment.
so if ARC is correct, I will have 8 times my money by in 4 years time.
That's not bad.
That's a really good return on investment. So I
Hmm.
don't care, but I'm not looking to sell them. I'm waiting for those dividends. I'm keeping my shares until the end of days.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, they can sell that when I die one day. Do whatever the hell they want with it by that point because not my problem anymore.
yeah, yeah. I watched before you joined me. I was busy watching a Doctor Know It All video
Oh yeah.
because apparently the European Union is accelerating their plans to allow for driver assist systems where you can actually use this FSD.
Hmm.
So what they've had before is they were busy putting in regulation that would have probably come into effect in 2025 that would have allowed level 5 driverless systems where you,
Okay.
or level 4 at least, where you don't have to pay attention but be
Yeah.
ready to take over. They now split it into two categories, which is how it is in the US, where you can The first level is where how FSD is at the moment, where you have to keep your hand on the wheel, you have to keep paying attention, you have to be ready to take over at the moment's notice. You have to keep your hand on the wheel. So, and they might be bringing that available by hoping to have it ready, the regulation, by September this year, and brought into law by either January or June next year. Which, if that's the case, I'll bet you Tesla will be preparing very quickly to get it ready for this over here.
Oh,
In the
definitely.
UK, we will probably get it later
Yeah,
because we're not part of the EU laws anymore. And also, we are left-hand drive, whereas most of Europe is right-hand drive. So for the right-hand drive in Europe, it will be much easier to switch over from the US because it's the same side. All they gotta do is the traffic signs and stuff. Whereas for the UK, they gotta do the traffic signs and the other side of the road. Which I don't think that would be a big deal for an AI. Do you think?
no, not really. No.
I mean, whenever I drive into Europe, if I rent a car there, I find it harder to change to the other side of the road than if I use a car I have here. For a FSD, it's not going to care because it is the car.
Yes.
So for me, when I go to Europe, if I rent a car and now I sit on the other side, I sit on the left side, you drive on the right hand side of the road. Every time I want to change gear, I end up smashing the door because I'm trying to go left to get to my gear stick instead of right where it would be now.
Yes.
And that takes a couple of times to get used to, like a day or so. When I
I can
drive there
imagine.
with my UK car and I just drive through, it's no problem at all. All I do is, which I do anyways, I get little spot mirrors that I put on my regular mirrors, because when you sit on the wrong side of the road of the car compared to what you are in the road, you have reduced visibility when you're trying to merge lanes and stuff.
Yes.
So you get those little spot mirrors, and it solves that issue no problem. Um, but that is for us humans. For a computer,
Don't need the
it
spot mirrors.
it is the car. It's got cameras on all sides as always. It's got everything as always. The wheels are in the same place as always.
Yeah.
So for a computer, you just tell it, okay, now you be on this side instead of that side, or you're on
And
that
that's
side
it.
instead of that side.
The only real difference comes in is, like you say now, merging on and off ramps to make sure it's in the right lane, this that sort of thing. But that's really the only difference. Apart from that, road sign's a
Yeah.
road sign. And forward is forward and left is left and right is right. That's it. It's merging and lanes. That's where it becomes a little bit tricky when it's left and right. It's the
it
only.
it would be interesting to see how that happens here. Do we get it the same time as Europe, or do we get delayed? And if we get delayed, by how much?
We'll probably get delayed. I can't see that it's.
Because ever
Yeah.
since the Brexit thing, we've had a lot of things where it becomes law in Europe and it just automatically becomes law here as well. So the UK are still adopting European laws
Oh yeah,
if they
definitely.
deem it necessary. It's interesting. Yeah.
It will be, but I don't know. Because we drive on the wrong side of the road, it might, or right side of the road actually, it might cause issues.
We drive on the left side of the road, which is the correct side of the road.
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody else does it wrong.
Yeah, it's funny how that originated. Do you know how that originated?
No, actually.
It was a lot of people claim that that's where they were from back in the day where they were doing what's it, jousting.
Oh yeah.
Countries where they did jousting, they would be on the left side, and the other countries they would be not necessarily. But it's just where it started. It's like
Yeah, jousting you always used to go down the left hand side. That is
yeah,
true.
yeah. It just started depending on which country we were, and as the EU, as Europe sort of did things together, they because they're Europe, and yeah, they just all sort of chose the same side. There was no specific reason, just it's from way before the car. It's from back in the day of horse carriages and stuff.
Yes.
They chose a side of the road and they just went with it. And yeah,
This makes sense, to be honest.
yeah, it's just something that naturally developed. So
Yeah. Even if you go on London Underground, stand left, walk right.
hmm,
Well,
might
actually,
have
no,
to.
that's the wrong way around then if you think about it. But yeah, looking at overall, Tesla's down, royalties all down, chip
What?
makers are down,
Wait, what do you say? It's down royalties,
royalties, should I say commodities?
commodities.
Everything. ASML is up a little bit, so the chip market's not doing too badly, but there's a few things going on in ASML as well that we'll need to see what's going to happen.
Yeah,
And crypto market, what's that looking like? Yeah,
I
all
think
on the
Bit
down.
I think Bitcoin went down like 5% yesterday alone.
It did, but if you take the jump it had over the last couple of days, Bitcoin is not doing badly.
No, no.
So let's quickly go 1 week, 1 month. Let's have a look at that. Oh yeah, we're not doing too badly. Bit of a downturn, but it's okay. We can live with that.
Bit of a downturn. It's crypto. It's a crazy thing.
Right, stock markets, everything's crazy at the moment.
Yeah, yeah. That is very true. I don't know what else to say. You know?
No, there's a fun thing I like to play with. CoinMarketCap. I don't know if you've ever visited that site.
No. Coin
Is
market
coin,
cap.
yeah,
Okay, we got coin market cap on.
a lovely site.
So what do you want to show me?
This is all sorts you could do. Like for instance, okay, so I love playing around with the site. Going to Bitcoin quickly.
Bitcoin. Current price 28 grand.
Okay, then go down to your trading block and click on trading view. This I love because now you can start doing your own stocks astrology and start playing around with things and see where things are going to land. So on
Don't tell me you do stock astrology.
with Bitcoin and stuff, it's a bit of a different story. I don't use it for the normal markets, but with crypto, it works a little bit different. So I'm not a massive fan of it. Don't get me wrong, but it does follow a pattern. Especially
Okay.
if you also look on the rainbow chart, the crypto rainbow chart, to see where that sits in conjunction with where crypto market coin is sitting at.
What do you prefer?
I don't mind, to be honest.
I like candles. I don't know
Candles
why.
works for me. What I like to do is I like to zoom out, and then on the right hand side, these little lines and stuff that you can draw. I love playing around with these things, mate.
Can you not make this big screen?
No, you can't,
A bit small.
but you can play around with it. It's really is fun.
Okay.
See what other coins are doing and just get like a good scenario of what's happening and where you sit at. Especially if you then open, like I said, the other one, the rainbow chart. And yeah, you can do that with every single coin on here. And if you got your watch list. Again, the other thing that love about this site, I use it constantly. So I'll check what is down more over the last 7 days. Like for instance, I got, let's say, 10 crypto coins that I invest in. I like to invest on a daily basis as well, just to keep things moving. So I would, on a daily basis, I'll check which coin has lost the most over the last 7 days, and that's the one where I push money into then,
Okay.
because you're buying in at the cheapest price over the last 7 days.
Okay. 7 days. I don't know. It seems like a very short.
It is, but if you are investing constantly daily, it gives you a good average of where you've bought in and to keep your dollar cost averaging as low as possible.
I
It's
don't
just a
know.
fun site, really fun site to play with.
So where's this rainbow chart that you're talking about?
That's another. Open a new window. That is the crypto market since it started. So it's worth 1 penny down at the bottom. That's the rainbow chart, how it will just continuously move up and for life, basically. And in these different places, they'll actually tell you whether you need to buy, sell, hold. When people start FOMOing in, which is when you get to a certain point. So we are now effectively still in a accumulation zone. When we get to this little last bar, that's the
Can I
Bitcoin
zoom in?
happening. Yeah, you can zoom in.
So what they're saying is basically right now is the time to invest. It
In-
should then go up to there. Or
Yes.
if it does go up to there, that's where you sell.
that's where you sell, and you just follow this rainbow chart. But this chart,
A bit
since
beachy.
it's been made, it's never broken this chart. It's always stayed within these lines. But again, it's just a very nice tool to have if you take that with CoinMarketCap and you use it to see where you are and what's going on. But as you can see, it stays in this rainbow perfectly, and it'll just carry on in an upward trajectory. That was the bull markets. That's when we hit the tops.
Okay, so what if something happens and it goes lower? Is the rainbow gonna curve down and then up again? And it's like,
No, if that happens, that'll be fairly flipping strange because it's not broken that since the conception of Bitcoin. It's always stayed within that rainbow chart.
so we're now in the green by the looks of it, and they say it's time to accumulate.
Yes.
It's sort of in the green, almost hitting the whatever the hell color that is. Aqua or something.
It's just a nice indication to let you know where the market is currently at and what you need to be looking at until, well, for the next year, basically, until we get to the next happening. So if you can zoom back out,
So you reckon next happening is mid 2024
March
or early
2024.
2024? And what happens then?
Look at what happens after every single happening.
Okay, there's a run up, but it takes a while. I mean, geez, from
It
that
does
happening,
it
it
does
took
take a while.
a year and a half to go up.
Yeah, it's not quick. It takes you a long time, but again, it just shows you how much time you actually have in the markets.
This chart doesn't really give you great indication because here's 10,000, here's 100,000. So that is actually a massive drop.
There's it's huge.
Hang on, this thing's telling me that Bitcoin hit 95,000 at one point. When was that? I thought the highest I ever saw it was 80,000.
No, Bitcoin price 63,000, 65,000.
Where do you see Bitcoin price? There it says
60.
63,000. So what's this maximum bubble territory that he's talking about? Bitcoin price was at 58,000.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
so
time.
it's showing me the red. Okay, so it didn't actually hit the red. The
It
maximum
didn't
it
hit the
could
red.
have gone to was. I like how one of the colors is fear of missing out. Oh my god.
Yes, there's a FOMO line. There has to be a FOMO line because that's when everybody buys in, dude. Nobody wants to buy now because crypto's nothing. Nothing's gonna happen. Crypto's dead. It's
I
dead.
bought
Nothing's
some
ever gonna
Bitcoin the
happen.
other day. Why wouldn't you buy Bitcoin?
Okay, not everybody will. People look at it and they go, "Oh no, flipping hell! This is gonna die. It's never gonna go anywhere. Don't invest. You're gonna lose all your money. This, that, and the other."
To be fair, I put what, nearly 500 quid into both Tesla and ARX things the other day. So yeah,
Mm.
yeah, I don't have much left.
Ah, so you've started that, have you?
Well, I just wanted to have some of ARC's stuff because I like what they're investing in. I know they're going to take some of the profit. So yeah, if I went and manually invested in those companies myself, great. But some of the companies are companies that's not available on the stock market.
Yes.
Like SpaceX. They've got investments in SpaceX. I would love to have investment in SpaceX. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know if SpaceX is going to go public. A lot of people hope that they spin off Starlink. I don't see why SpaceX would spin off Starlink. Starlink is their major income thing. Why would they do that?
No, yeah, he needs to keep that private as long as possible, mate.
Yes, but yeah, I completely agree with you. That SpaceX needs to stay private. It is better for humankind if SpaceX stays private.
Yes.
As soon as that thing goes public, yeah, we can all make an absolute fortune. But is that what's best for humankind? Probably not.
Don't
Because
know.
once you start having to take care of shareholders, then again at the same time, if they operated the way Tesla's currently operating, they just like don't care. Like we're going for growth, we don't care about your quarterly profits.
Nah.
Just going back to this one, XRP. When's that
Mm-hmm.
whole thing supposed to happen?
I know they had something going on last
Like
week somewhere,
everyone
but
always says it's like a month or two away, and it's like it's been going on for like forever.
no, it's been years, mate.
Exactly, it's like come on, you can't just keep saying it's a month or two away. It's basically it's on Elon time.
It is on Elon time, 100%.
It's gonna happen. We all know it's gonna happen. It's just when.
No, mate, the US just needs to flipping sort their stuff out and get the regulation and stuff done because they
Yeah,
are going to lose out massively if they don't sort their act out very quickly.
yeah.
And a couple of companies have already gone offshore now because of their ridiculous rules.
Yes. Anything else you want to say? I mean, we've
No,
covered
I don't
crypto
think so.
quite decently, better than we've ever done. And
Yeah, well,
yeah,
it's all I've got really going on. It's just things I check out every single day. So,
yeah,
oh,
that's cool.
hello. Hello.
What now?
Tesla's climbing.
Tesla's climbing.
Yeah.
Market just opened 7 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've created my watch lists. So I've got a watch list for my normal stocks. But yeah, one for my trading 212 account, one for my crypto account, and then a commodities one as well, which has just got silver and gold in because I don't own any other ones yet.
Okay, so Tesla's up $3.4 today
Yeah.
already.
Yes.
So 2% in a day.
No, I use this investing.com all the time. It's one of the first things I open up every single day because it just updates it constantly. So
I,
you can at least
I've
see
got
what's
the
going
app.
on.
I've got an app on the phone, but it annoyed me, so I turned it off.
Yeah, I don't tend to use the app on my phone.
It's just they kept on sending me out freaking updates and stuff. So I turned off all notifications, and then I end up stop using the app.
To be fair, I've done that with every single app on my phone.
Just turn off notifications. It's all rubbish. Okay,
Yep,
so
I don't get notifications. If I want to know about something, I will have a look at it.
yeah. So Tesla one. Okay, so it's going. Is there anything happened that it should go higher?
Mm-mm.
No, nothing
No
that I
news
know
that I
about.
know of.
No, it's just general trading. I mean, it is down. What, more than $20 from when before, or what's his name, the quarter 1 earnings call?
Okay. Tesla Motors receives investment bank analyst rating update.
Wasn't that like a week ago?
No, that was 15 minutes ago.
Hmm.
Again, investing.com. If you're on the Tesla thing, click on click on Tesla so
Um,
you can go into
yeah,
it.
I'm in there. I
And
see
just...
that thing. You should probably share this on the screen. Let's share this on the screen. So yeah, Tesla Motors receive investment bank analyst rating upgrade. Which bank is this? Or do you
I've
have to
not
be?
actually.
Ah, you have to be pro to watch this. Oh yeah, okay. No, bugger off. Paying for your nonsense.
I definitely don't want to be pro. I just want to know who the bank was.
Yeah, so Piper Sandler cuts price target on Tesla following. Why did you say 10Q following? Oh, it is a 10Q. Overweight rating on Tesla. You guys are morons. You dropped it down from 300 to 280. Why not just keep it on 300? See, this is what the SMR always talks about. People just chasing the stock price.
Yeah, and then change their predictions to match the market. You know, are you for
Yeah,
real, man?
that's not a stock price prediction, is it? You know,
No,
it's like
anybody could do that. I could tell my 4-year-old to do that, and he could probably do a fairly decent job at it as well.
exactly, exactly. Is Tesla implementing the wrong market strategy? Oh my gosh, are you people morons? Tesla is trying to grow. Okay,
They are
they don't
not
care,
advertising. They don't need to. Leave them alone.
and they don't care about the market strategy because they don't need to raise funds from the market. So they don't care about the market price. They generate their own funds in order to develop their own growth. They don't need to raise funds.
No,
So Tesla's not employing a market strategy. Morons.
that is just beautiful. Look at that income statement.
Where are you looking now?
Scroll down. That one.
Case in point. Tesla doesn't need to go to the market to raise money.
That
Yeah,
one.
well,
It
this
goes
is
up.
net income, net income. There we go. So it was 2020 when they first started making a profit. That's roughly where I started investing, end of 2020.
No, it's
Well,
2022 that I started.
that's where I started becoming interested, and I invested in 2021. I think it was January 2021 when I bought my first Tesla share. Yeah, it was pricey.
You're way a bit ahead of me there. I only started what in August 2022.
You'll catch up, and
The only
yeah,
good thing about that is my buying price is lower than yours.
Yeah, but I got more shares than you.
That is also true. I'll take that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back to that previous point of theirs, no, they're not doing anything wrong.
No, there's no need for a market strategy. This is just
Should reply to that guy's comment. Look further down.
oh, there is a
Look at the
comment. Oh,
charts.
you can leave comments. One comment. Someone's left a comment.
You are an idiot.
Ah, there's a BS.
That is a
Yeah.
Mars account.
No. I don't know who that is. Seems like Mazolesk. But anyway, yeah, BS. Yeah, Tesla doesn't need to go to the market to
No.
raise funds. That is just absolute rubbish. Yeah, this is beautiful.
Show me another company that looks like that.
Look at that amount of growth. I think this is where a lot of people started getting in, and honestly, that is just amazing growth. You
If
can
only.
clearly see that growth there. Yeah, I don't know how people can be against this. It's like blows my mind. But anyway, let's wrap this one up. It's getting a long one.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's the problem with these sit and chat ones. We can really go as long as you want to, really.
We can go for ages and ages and ages. Yeah. Well, that was interesting. So we covered a bit of.
I think we've covered a bit of everything.
We
This
covered
thumbnail
FSD
is going to
coming
be
to
interesting.
Europe. We covered FSD coming to Europe. We covered a little bit of the crypto markets. You showed me this rainbow chart, which I didn't know about. And we looked a little bit at Tesla stock, what it's doing. And morons doing stupid topics about it.
All in all.
We should community note him.
Yeah, more than likely, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so wasn't unproductive.
No. For a first non-guided topic or non-guided episode. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I'm fairly happy.
Yes. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers.
Stay safe. See you soon.